Hi guys. I want to take a look at the materials that you are going to need for week 12, the week 12 value assignment, which is a little bit of a longer assignment. So I want to make sure that you have everything you need ahead of time, which is why I'm posting this video now, and I didn't include, and I didn't just include it in in the assignment description. So what you're gonna need, it is a little bit of a longer assignment, so that's why I'm posting this ahead of time, so you guys are prepared for it well in advance. So what you're gonna need for this assignment are white objects. So here's a roll of toilet paper. Here's a box. I literally just wrapped this in printer paper. You can see the tape here. It doesn't even matter if the wrapping fits, because you just need to see one side of this. And then I have a spool of thread, which is a conical shape, because if you look, it kind of tapers up this way. And then you can also make a cone if you want just like a straight cone. You can either use, you can either use something like this, or you can, I'm gonna just make a cone out of printer paper right now with you to show you kind of how to do this. Let's see. It's not going to be the most perfect cone, but it'll work. You just need some tape, I mean, this is even a scrap piece of printer paper. You don't need anything perfect. I'm going to just tape this here. So there's that, right? And then I'm going to take, you don't even need scissors. I mean, you could probably even just fold this over. I mean, it's probably nicer if you use scissors to cut this straight, but if you fold it over, it'll work just as fine. So there is your cone. Perfect. Okay. And I'm going to try and point this down here. You're going to arrange these shapes so that, or these forms, so that they kind of create this overlapping here on your page. You should have one of each. Here's a softball. The only problem with this is that you have these like the stitches. So really the best way to do this is to buy either ping pong balls, which are all white, or to find some sort of a white ball. I mean, I wouldn't say use, I'm gonna squeeze in here. I wouldn't say use a wiffle ball, because wiffle balls have little holes in them. You could even paint this white with spray paint. This is like it's not even really a softball. It's like a faux softball. It's like a foam hockey ball. Hockey balls work. This is actually a hockey ball covered to be a softball. So any kind of ball that you have, it's just got to be a sphere. Spray paint it white. I've seen people wrap them in socks. But the only problem with that is if you wrap it in a sock, and I actually do have a sock, it's just kind of a big sock. If you do wrap it in a sock, you kind of have to figure out what you're going to do with all the weird stuff. This isn't totally a white sock, but you're going to have to figure out what to do with all this stuff when you set it up. You can probably, do something like this and kind of like do a little bit like that. And, you have to make a still life, and the pictures will show you how to do it. But I just wanted to make sure that you guys, okay, I'm going to tip this back up. I just want to make sure that you guys have the objects for the assignment. You're also going to need some sort of light that shines like in this direction. Like this is just a clip lamp. It's just like, I don't know, a cheap clip lamp. You can use any kind of lamp that has this this is also a cone. So any light that has sort of like a spotlight, you're going to turn the lights down in your room. I'm going to explain this all in I do explain it all in the video overview for the assignments. And then you're going to cast a light onto these objects. You're going to use your viewfinder to set up something that's going to look good. You're going to use a backdrop, so it's not going to be me. It's going to be a clean backdrop, and I have lots of examples, lots of photo examples in there for you. And that's how you're going to set your objects up for the assignment in week 12. I want to make sure that you know that you need these objects, and you need some sort of a clip lamp or some sort of light that's a direct light source, so you have it for week 12. And I wanted to show you how to make this nifty cone here. You can also, I will say you can also do this at school. We have objects and we have everything we need, but you're gonna have to set up a time with me to access those things. So let me know if that's what you want. You can do that if you want. But I think it's not so hard to get these objects, and I just want to give you plenty of time to prepare for week 12, which is coming up. It's coming up around the corner. So if you guys have questions about this, let me know, and I'll see you on Canvas. Just send me an email. If you want to meet at school, I can only meet on Fridays. That's not my only day off, so just let me know, and yeah, send me an email.